Okay. Olusegun Adeyemi, I can see you are raising up your hand.
Yes, yes, sir. I just want to ask,
Okay.
for those of us that might not be able to record our screen,
Okay.
and can you share your own recording at the end of the class on the group,
Okay.
so
Okay. Okay. Uh,
that we can just go through to refresh our memory in case we forget anything?
all right. I will try and do that. Just I may need to do some editing because of the size before I send to the group.
No problem, no problem.
All right. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. Okay. I just need to be sure my recording is still on. All right. So, like I've said, we'll be starting with. So please, if you observe anything, maybe you are no longer seeing my screen or someone is not hearing my voice or something, please quickly call my attention to it. So as to quickly correct that. Okay. Because I want us to really benefit maximally from today's class. All right. Now today we are looking at the class today is Digital Marketing Masterclass for women in celebration of the International Women's Day, March 2024. So, sorry, I need to admit one more person. Okay. I can't see you. So now this course is brought to you by SMI ICT Institute, and of course it is our passion to really impact lives, you know as much as we can do, you know so now let's quickly run through the course content. Now this course is divided into 4 parts: A, B, C, and D. Now the first part is we're going to be looking at digital marketing, you know an overview of digital marketing. Under this, we're going to be looking at understanding marketing types, the 3 major objectives of digital marketing, um, digital marketing media and their channels, Facebook and Instagram marketing, WhatsApp marketing tricks and marketing and tricks, Google marketing, Google marketing, and of course GMB. GMB is Google My Business. Then we're going to be looking at email marketing, YouTube marketing, and the rest of them. That's for the first part. Now for the second part, we're going to be looking at content creation. Of course, content creation is very, very important. In fact, content creation is as important as digital marketing itself, because there must be something you are marketing. There must be something you are marketing, and there must be a message you are trying to pass across. So we're going to be looking at content creation. Now under content creation, we're going to be looking at manual and of course artificial intelligence. Okay. Excuse me, please. All right. All right, you're welcome. You're welcome. All right, so we're going to be looking at manual, that's creation of content using manual method, and of course using artificial intelligence, that's AI. Then the C part of this, we're going to be looking at post marketing, analytics, that's a after sales service, working with Google Analytics, and of course questionnaire, creating a Google form to get feedback from clients. Then I'm going to be looking at branding. Now this branding here, we can't go into details. Of course, I won't go into detail because branding is a course on its own. Okay, but it's important that we have the idea of what branding is as marketers, or to be precise, as digital marketers. So under is going to be looking at understanding business branding. We're going to be looking at understanding business branding, understanding business colors. That's very important, because there are some people who don't know or some people don't know how to choose colors, and of course colors has a lot. It says, you understand, colors has a lot. If you don't know, your business color has a message is passing across to people. Okay, so that's that. So we're going to be looking at understanding business colors, color psychologies, business logo creation, promoting business brand, and of course creating your business card. Also, we're going to be looking at okay, that's the deep part of it. Now let's talk about the facilitator. Well, that is me. Apology, my laptop has no webcam, so that's why you are not seeing the video, the live video. So I think I've shared this earlier. So this is me. Let me read out what is there, because of those of us using mobile phones. That's my name. Oluchimi Samuel. I embody the essence of modern IT consultant. I'm a visionary leader, a strategic thinker. I'm a trusted partner, and of course I empower organizations to embrace full potential of technology. It's very surprising that presently, as in right now, some organizations still run on some manual services. Permit me to use that. Okay, but I'm very passionate in encouraging organization and even small medium enterprise owner to make use of the latest technology in running their businesses. Of course, I've run classes on business technologies and the rest of them like that, and of course the classes will the classes will still hold later. Of course, I've worked with schools and health organizations as IT specialists in the area of web development, digital marketing, graphic design, video editing, and the rest of them. I've trained both individuals, or let me rather say I'm training both individuals and groups on digital skills. Of course, those are part of the things I train. I train on web development, graphic design, Python programming, Microsoft Office productivity tools. Now, this is not talking about Microsoft Word. When we say productivity tools, you're talking about all the software in Microsoft Office, or let me rather say the basic software like Microsoft Word, Microsoft PowerPoint, Microsoft Access, Microsoft Excel. I train to expert level. So Microsoft Office productivity tools, digital marketing and business tech, video editing. So those are the things I do. So presently I'm a freelancer, and of course I'm passionate about impacting lives. Okay, so that's that. So you can check more of this. I will share the PDF of this time the class is over. So meaning there are two things I'll be sharing by the time we are done with this class. I'll be sharing the PDF, this PowerPoint in PDF format, and of course I'll be sharing this recorded the video I'm presently recording. Okay, all right, so now let's get started. Now let's start with digital marketing. What is digital marketing? Digital marketing is a broad term, and that encompasses all marketing effort that uses electronic device or internet. It involves various online platforms. You will read all that, but in short form, let me just put it to you this way. Okay, that digital marketing. Oh, I thought someone was raising his hands. Okay, all right. Now, digital marketing is simply the use of internet to promote services, or to promote or to create awareness. Internet, okay? Anything outside this is not digital. Okay, some years ago, TV stations were given ultimatum to switch into digital. Meaning that you will need internet service. They'll be using internet service probably to broadcast their station or whatever, but at least they will use internet. So when we are talking about anything digital, it has to do with what? The use of what? Of internet. Okay, so it's as simple as that. So digital marketing is simply marketing using internet medium. or internet media, okay, in plural. Okay, now before we, of course, here we have three major objectives of digital marketing. Why digital marketing? Why digital marketing? There are three major things. No matter the method you want to use for your digital marketing, there are three major reasons. Or let me rather say three steps that must be passed through when you, during your digital marketing. And number one is to generate leads. Now let me explain what the word leads here is. Now the word leads here is okay. Someone is raising up his and Bello Latifat. Yes, do you have anything? Yes. Bello Latifat Omolara. You are raising up.
Yes,
Okay.
this one is only
Yes,
showing content.
this one is
It's
only
showing what?
showing course content.
Course content.
Course content.
Course
Oh.
content.
Sorry about
Yes.
that. Sorry. Thank you for calling my attention to that.
Yes.
I appreciate.
All right, sir.
All right.
All right, sir. Thank you.
All right. Sorry. I was actually working on another slide. So, like I was talking about, there are three major things, you know, that must be done when you are dealing with, when you are running, marketing digitally. And that's number one, to generate leads. Now, what do we mean by leads? Now, leads here are simply talking about your potential clients. It's as simple as that. But in digital marketing, there are there are different terms that we use. But don't worry, as soon once we come across any of these terms, I will take my time to explain them. Okay. Now, leads are simply your potential clients. So number one thing, or let me say one of the three major objectives of digital marketing is to generate leads. Generating leads simply means getting this potential client, your potential customer, getting them. Okay, because if you are talking about you are doing marketing, digital marketing, why you are doing, one of the reasons why you are doing that is you want your business to be patronized, you want people to know what you are doing, and of course you want to promote your business, simply. And of course, for that to happen, you need to get people. Okay, so that's what we mean by generating leads. Now, I wrote something here in bracket. I wrote via CTA. CTA is simply is just talking about how do I put it now? It's talking about like a call to action. Okay, a call to action. CTA is call to action. Now, let me give you an instance. For example, when you check, let's say you are checking a website. Oh, don't let me go to a website. Let's say you are checking your Facebook. You understand? You are just running through your Facebook feeds, and you see some posts, maybe a kind of ads, like kind of adverts. Okay, and below the advert you are seeing book now, or call now, or something like something that is telling you to click, a kind of button. That kind of button, we call it a CTA. That's a call to action. That button is telling you to do something. Okay, so that's why we call it a call to action button, CTA button. Okay, now, so number one thing is to get people. That's to generate leads generation. Now, the second very important thing, in digital marketing is leads nurturing. Now, when you get your client, your potential client, what do you do? One of the major mistakes we make or let me rather say one of the mistakes some people make, why doing digital marketing. Let me say the general marketing in digital marketing is that, the way you approach people matters a lot. The way you approach people. If you don't find it very easy to make friends, you may find this very difficult. The way you approach people matters a lot. Okay. Have you witnessed something? I don't know, maybe it still happens now. You be in the bus, and because someone wants to advertise a particular drug, they may start with a story. The first thing is they will get your attention. I've witnessed that before, but it's been a long time. I don't know if it's still happen now. Sometimes they can start with a kind of joke. People will be laughing in the bus, they'll be enjoying themselves. They've gotten attention. You understand? That's still synonymous to lead generation. They've gotten attention. And before you know it, the person will start with one story that will get people's attention. And before you know it, he tell you that at the end of the story, they'll bring out their what? Their drug or whatever it is they want to market. And as at that point, they will have gotten at least out of, if there are 20 people in a bus, at least with that approach, they will get a minimum of 4 or 5. A minimum of 4 or 5 that would want their service or their goods. So lead generation, nurturing. There's need to nurture, or leads before converting them to say, come and buy this. You understand? Converting them into money. Need to nurture them. Now, how do we nurture leads? We nurture leads by getting them engaged. There is need to get our lead. Our client engaged. For those who are on Instagram or who are very, very active on Instagram, you discover that there are some, I don't know, it depends on posts that you follow. There are some posts that you see that all they do is to be educating you. They'll just be educating. 5 top benefits of digital marketing. When they will always educate you. And you know what? Even if you don't know what these people do, at the long run you'll be like, okay, what exactly is this person into? Or probably even why they are doing their education, why they are educating people, you get to know what they do. Now, what they are doing is, of course, from most of their posts, you get so many, advantages, so many information, Do you get that now? So, what they are doing is they are nurturing their followers. They are nurturing their followers. Now, after you must have got, okay, let's take, for example, a company, let's say, I don't want to be very specific, I don't want to mention, okay, let's say a company that is telling you some dangers about the water you drink. You understand? They've been educating you. You understand? Every time they be educating you, telling you what to do. If you buy, maybe a sachet water or you buy a bottle water, that's what they do. Now, if one day they come up with an idea that, okay, they have a particular solution, that I think we have something like that, safeguard also. I think so. That if you can put a drop in the water, it purifies your water. As at that time, people would get, if not all, at least a large amount of people would want to buy into that. Why? Because they know that they've been educating them. Okay? So there is need for lead nurturing. So no matter the method you want to use for your digital marketing, lead generation is very important. Lead nurturing is very important. Don't forget, when I say lead generation, getting these people. Okay? Getting them, getting their attention. It depends on, there are things you can do to get people's attention. Maybe when we get there. Lead nurturing, you need to get them engaged, get them involved, educate them. In fact, it is under lead nurturing, that's where you need to create a lot of content. And in this class, I'm going to be putting you through how you can create content. In fact, if you want to be creating content every day for 365 days in a year without running out of content, you can do that. Because there are people who easily run out of content. Oh, I posted yesterday, what do I post today? Or they'll begin to rack their brain. No, you don't have to do that. That's why we have artificial intelligence. In fact, one of the core importance of artificial intelligence is that it makes work faster. Very, very fast. Okay? So, now the third objective of digital marketing is lead conversion. Now, this is when you begin to introduce, this is when you begin to make your mind known to your leads, your potential clients. Okay? This is exactly what we have, and this is what it's going to do. You understand? This is when you talk about money. To be very factual, this is when you talk about money. All right. Okay. So now another thing now is we need to know the difference between digital marketing and traditional marketing. Because there are times we want to bring in traditional marketing method into digital marketing, and vice versa, and it doesn't work like that. Okay, there's need for us to know the difference between traditional marketing and digital marketing. Now, what's the difference between these two? Now, when we say digital marketing, I've explained that earlier. The use of internet to market, right? To market our goods or services. Okay? Now, traditional marketing is just the opposite. Not using internet. Now, how do we market without using internet? Maybe printing of banners, posters, flyers, business card, radio, television, newspapers. Mention them. House to house, as long as it does not involve internet, then it is what? Traditional. So these are the two types of marketing that we have: digital marketing and traditional marketing. Okay? Now let's talk about understanding the major marketing types. The major marketing types. Now this is very important for us to understand, and of course, understanding this helps to know how to do things and what to do when the need arises. Now, once I send this PDF, you can read through all this, but I'll just paraphrase, okay? Just to manage our time. Now, the first one is, here we have 4 bullets, but these 4 bullets can actually be categorized into 2. You understand? The first 2 is organic and paid. Now, marketing your digital marketing using Facebook, WhatsApp, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, Google, email, whatever, can either be any of these 2. It can either be organic or paid. Now, when we say organic marketing are the marketing you do on social media that does not involve money. For example, many of us, those who are into one business or the other, you post your items on your WhatsApp status, you post your item on your Facebook account, and of course your feeds will see it. It does not require, Facebook will not ask you to pay for those ones you have been doing. No. As long as it does not require you paying, then it is an organic marketing. Now, once it involves when you want to go extra mile, okay, let's take for instance, if on my Instagram I have 200 followers, okay, and I want to advertise my service or my services, and I post my service, of course, obviously, I expect that my 200 followers should see my post. Those who are presently online and those who will later come, I expect that my 200 followers would see my post. That is organic marketing. But if I actually want to go extra mile, like, oh, no, I don't want 200. I actually want as many people as possible to see this post. I want this post to go, to reach like 2,000, 3,000, 4,000 people. Facebook can do that for you. Twitter can do that for you. Google can do that for you. That your post will go beyond the number of followers you have. Then as at that time, this platform will request that you pay them for that additional service. Then that you can refer to as paid service. And of course, they do their job very fine. Now, the reason this is requiring you for money is not because requesting you for money. It's not because there is someone somewhere, sitting behind Facebook that is telling you pay. No. Now, what's making those things work? That way is simply something we refer to as algorithm. The algorithm. Let me explain what an algorithm is for those who are not IT inclined. Let me explain what an algorithm is. Just an instruction, okay, that you pass to a robot, let's put it that way, or to a computer, You understand? Say, do this, do this, do this. You can imagine you send your child on an errand. Oh, get me Coke. Go to the nearby store, get me a bottle of Coke. Sometimes for some of us, we would want to give options and like, okay, if there is no Coke, get me Fanta. While some would want to give many other options, just to ensure that the child would not come back without anything. The same thing too applies to all these social media platforms. They are being coded, okay, and of course algorithms are being set. So it is the algorithm that will request you to pay when you want to do that. You send a post and you feel, oh, let me promote this. You see a button, okay. Now all those functions, all those steps that you are following while promoting the post, don't worry, we're going to go through that practically, how you can do that, okay. But these are things some of us can actually do, but it goes beyond just posting things like that. That's why we are having this. So now the reason you are passing through all those steps, you see a button that tells you promote post, you click on that, you see another page that tells you this. All those things you are seeing is being managed by the social media algorithm, you understand, by the code, just based on the code, But don't forget the major thing: organic marketing and paid marketing. Organic does not require a payment of money, it's money free. Paid marketing involves money. Why? Because in paid marketing, the social media platform is trying to go extra mile for you. Now the other two categories that we have is direct response marketing and brand awareness. Please, I need us to pay extra attention to these two: direct response marketing and brand awareness. These are some of the another mistakes some people make. That's why I really desire that some of us will request for certificate after this course. Why? Because you can actually upgrade your CV, you understand, because these are these things you are learning. I don't know how to put it for you, but they are really great. Now there are some people who mix these two up, and because they are mixing it up, they won't get desired results. For example, you can't be using brand awareness marketing and be expecting a result of direct response marketing. Don't worry, I'm going to explain each of these two. And you can't be using direct response marketing when you want to achieve a brand awareness. Now let me explain these two. Now when we talk about direct response marketing, just as the name implies, direct response, you post something on your social media, you want people to respond immediately. For example, you post something through your WhatsApp status, it lands on your Facebook account, and Facebook help you add this button, say call now, or chat me up, or DM, or contact us. Now when people see that and they're interested, they click on the button, you guys start chatting. They click on the button, they start calling you. Those are direct response marketing. People see your product online and they're like, wow, I love this. Before you know it, they pick their call and call you, or they pick their phone and they start chatting you. Those are direct response marketing. You understand? Just as the name implies, direct response. Some email marketing can also be direct response. Of course, most, not all, most paid marketing, they are direct response. Of course, most organic marketing, they are also direct. People want immediate thing. Call me now, chat me up now, this, direct response. Now for brand awareness marketing. Now the other time I made mention of branding, I said, okay, when we get there, we're going to explain. Now let me take an example. Sometimes people want their business name, their business logo. They want things about their business to get known to people. For example, you just create a new business, you're having a new logo, you're having everything new. Of course, it's important that you create brand awareness marketing, because as at that time, you are just starting, people don't know you. Okay, except maybe your close relatives who already know you are starting a business. But people, larger essence, they don't know you. So you need to create brand awareness marketing. And in brand awareness marketing, you don't expect a direct response result. Because in brand awareness marketing, what you are letting people do is to get used to your brand. You want them to get used to your logo. You want them to get used to your colors. You want them to get used to a kind of special feeling they have about your business. You want them to get used to you want them to have a good reputation, a good thought. You want them to trust you. You understand? For example, when you see Coke, you are traveling, you see signpost Coke, especially when it is sunny and you are probably inside traffic and you see one big signpost Coke that tells you what's this their logo, this is their tagline: great taste and refreshing. And you see somebody drinking in the billboard. By the time you stay on the billboard, you I don't know, some people, I don't know, it may not happen to everybody. Some people will feel like, it's like, let me also get a cold bottle of drink. Now, what Coke has successfully done is that they've made you get used to their things. So that even anywhere you see their logo, even if the logo is not clear, this is Coke. And you want to have one kind of virtual test for cold drink. Do you get it now? So what they are trying to do is they are letting people they have done that, they have gained their ground, but I think they are still doing that. Okay, but this is very important for new business. Create brand awareness marketing. Of course, direct response marketing and brand awareness marketing can be going side by side. Okay, but there are lots more. So please, that's that. Don't forget organic marketing, paid marketing. These two are, they are opposite to each other. Then direct response and brand awareness, they are also opposite to each other. So that's why these major marketing types, they are in two categories: organic and paid, direct response and brand awareness. Now, this takes us to, of course, the medias where we can create, digital marketing. Of course, we know some of these media. People do digital marketing on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Of course, let's talk about these three siblings: Facebook, Instagram.
Please show us your slides. Please show us your slides.
Sorry, you can't see my slide?
What you are talking about, we can't see it. Yes. What you are talking about, we can't see it.
Okay, what can you see on my screen now?
Marketing.
Okay. Yeah, that's where I am.
Media channel.
Yeah, that's where I am. All right. Thank you, sir. Now let's talk about these three siblings: Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. Instagram, Facebook, WhatsApp. These three siblings, I call them three siblings because it's been owned by same company, Meta. That's Mark Zuckerberg's company, Meta Incorporation. So now, let's first talk about these three siblings. These three handles has been done in such a way that when you create a post on any of the, especially on the parent handle on Facebook, automatically it will reflect on your Instagram. Or you post on your Instagram, it will reflect on Facebook. And now, presently on WhatsApp, when you post a status, WhatsApp will give you this option, to post or to boost your status. And of course, by the time you tap on it, it will take you to Facebook automatically. And of course, the status you are boosting, the status you are posting on your WhatsApp will definitely reflect on your Facebook, and of course, on your Instagram. So we know some of all these things. Now, very important, let's talk about the algorithm for social media. Now, these are the very similar algorithm. These features here are similar to all social media algorithms. Now, what do I mean by algorithm? I think I've explained I've explained earlier. I've explained earlier that early this year, one of these social media, I think Twitter, I think it was Twitter. No, not early this year. I think sometime last year. Twitter changed because this algorithm, they change their code at the back end. They change their algorithm. Some not all the time, but sometimes. For example, don't be surprised if tomorrow you can't post. Facebook do that often. They do that often. Presently, if you want to post on Facebook, I don't know, maybe they've changed it again. But the last time I tried to do that, I can't remember, it's been long. Then when you want to post on Facebook, you can't post a picture with text on it, like say a design, you understand? It won't accept it. It's an algorithm. So as at then, they expect that you post the picture, only the picture, then you add maybe caption under it or something like that, You get it now? But I think it has changed now because now we have more designs. We have more designs now, with image and the text on it. Those are algorithms. So nobody is there saying this is what this is what we want to accept. No, they are programs. They are programs. So now let's quickly run through some of these algorithms, some of the features or some of the features of this algorithm. Number one, to post on social media, you need to take note of user engagement. Let's take Facebook as a case study. Facebook will by default, we boost some posts. Facebook will boost some posts automatically if those posts should meet all these criteria. Number one is user engagement. The content you are posting on a social media must engage people. Maybe you had a call to action button or something. It has to engage. And one thing is that when Facebook algorithm, if your content meets that algorithm, let me put it in the way you understand. When Facebook discover that people are actually responding to your post, automatically they will boost that post further. Now, this is not a paid ad. Now, this is not a paid marketing, just organic. Facebook will automatically boost that post. It may not really be up to the level they will boost. They will post it to when it gets to paid, but at least they will boost that post beyond normal. Another thing that must be up, that your content must have is relevance. That's why sometimes I was in an interview. I was interviewing some set of students that was meant to train on digital marketing somewhere. I think that was this year, maybe last month, thereabout. And I was like, okay, you register for digital marketing. Okay, are you on social media? Some will say, okay, yes. What do you post on your social media platform? There are different responses. If you are a business person and you really take digital marketing very important, you don't just post anything because you like a post. You don't just post anything. You need to post something that is relevant, something that when people see, like I said, it's to get them engaged, it's to get them involved. Another one is recency, of course. Just as the name implies, it must be a simple. It must be a recent post. And how will a social media and know that this post is recent? Well, there's a way. Now they are now using artificial intelligence even at even all these social media handles like Facebook and the rest. They are really going into AI. So if you think they won't know, they will know. Sometimes what may show recency of your post could be the quality of your picture. You don't just post anything. If it will take using a good camera to take a shoot before you post it, please do. One of these social media handles where you post a blur picture, a picture that is not bright enough, it will reject it. The post will not fly. It won't fly. So don't just post anything and like, oh, it has to be whatever. There is a particular thing that whatever what's doing well. Let it be a good image, a quality picture. Okay. Now another one is relationship. Now relationship here is talking about. It's not referring to relationship with you, but it's talking about how your posts, interact with probably the CTA or the CTA, that's the call to action button and the likes. Okay, so there must be relationship. There must be relationship. For example, you can create a post, say, book an airline ticket from ABC aviation company or from ABC company, and you are not adding anything to your post. People are not seeing what to click to contact you. They are not seeing what to do to to request for the ticket. Do you get it now? So there must be that relationship. There must be call to actions to your post. Many people have lost leads due to this. They've lost leads due to this. Then the type of content also, of course, it's the type of content also matters. If the algorithm will automatically boost your post or your content or not. Then quality signals, internet connection, that's what that's talking about. God help us in Nigeria. Do you know there are times you are trying to visit a website? It's not that you don't have data, you have data. But because the data connection is not strong, the website will not open or the page will not open. There are different HTML code. I say HTML. Yeah, there are different HTTP code that you will see. You understand? So, strong internet connections also helps. So, they know if you have strong internet connection when you are trying to create a post or not. Okay? So, that also, but, I don't know, network in Nigeria has been something else, but those are part of the things that actually affect, our post. But actually, if you want to break out of all this, go for paid ads. Okay, when you go for paid ads, this social media platform can actually overlook some of these things, not all, some of these, because they have policies. Okay, that's what we call the social media policies. Now then, the ads content, the content, what you're actually posting also matters. You don't just post anything. I have earlier said whatever what's doing well. Okay. Then of course diversity of content also matters. Different kind of content. Don't just post same thing every time. So diversity of content. Now when you want to post on social media, you want to create what's it called, ads on social media, on Facebook to be precise. Now for Facebook, now for Facebook, creating ads is very easy. Now one of the things that is very important in creating ads on Facebook and Instagram. Now I'm using the word Facebook and Instagram because there is need. Once you create a post on Facebook, it will reflect on Instagram. Once the two are being linked, okay, it will reflect on WhatsApp. But when you post status on WhatsApp, you understand, you can actually boost that post, from your status to your Facebook, and of course hence your Instagram. Okay, now let me make this slide bigger, and I'll show you some things. Okay, now look at this. Now this is not all you see. Now when you open your Facebook, now
Hello.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Hello, sorry. Hello. This call will end in 3 minutes.
Oh yes, sorry.
This call will end in 3 minutes.
Yes. Sorry about that. I will be creating another link very soon. I'll create another link very soon. So let me just create that link, and then we'll continue with this particular slide. Okay. Then after this, we go into some practical. I'll show you some things. All right. So let me create another link. I will send to the group now. Thank you. time is 20.
Oh, yeah.
All right, let's wait 3 more minutes for others. Just 3 more minutes. All right. It's time. Let's continue from where we stopped. All right. Now let's continue from where we stopped. Okay. Now at this point, I'll be showing us some. Um, we'll be going live to some things. We're going to be looking at some things together. Using Facebook as a case study. All right. I hope you can all see my screen. Okay. Good.
Yes.
Let me admit one more person. All right. All right, so let's continue from where we stopped. So these are the social media algorithms that our content must meet before before it can really get posted successfully. All right, now when you open your Facebook page, I'll be using one of my page as an example. I just opened the page because don't worry, we'll talk about that later. I know some of us must have done that. Two-factor authentication is very important. I think I didn't do mine on Facebook, so my Facebook got hacked, so I had to open another Facebook. So I'll be using the new account as an example for what I'm about to explain. Now, when you open your Facebook, now you are on the left pane, this red part, you will see these menus, and out of this, the one in blue, which is Ads Manager, is what you click on. Then you see this other this larger page. Okay, now what you see here is simply going to be okay. Anita, you have a question?
Yes, it's
Okay.
not showing on the screen.
Yes, it's
So we
not
are only
showing
seeing a
on the
social
screen.
media
I only saw we are only
algorithm.
seeing
Oh,
a
thank you
social
for that.
media
All right,
algorithm.
thank you, thank you, thank
So
you,
your
thank you for
Facebook,
that.
yeah.
All right. So I may need to reshare my screen. So let me reshare my screen. So now, for some of us who are who are presently on Facebook, we may be looking at some things together. You may be trying out some things now. But before then, let me just quickly put you through some of these things. Sorry, I'm going to reshare my screen to my current slide. Okay. All right, can you see my page now? Can you see my slide?
Can see it. You
Okay.
can see the slide, social
Can
media
see it.
algorithm.
You
All
can see
right.
the
Can you see
slide,
the next
social
one?
media algorithm.
Yes,
Yes,
Facebook and
social,
Instagram marketing.
Okay, good, good, good.
Facebook and
All right,
Instagram
so
marketing.
now we're going to be looking at this very briefly, but I need us to just quickly rush through the theoretical aspect. All right, now let's look at some tricks on WhatsApp marketing. Please pay attention to this. I beg everyone, pay attention. Now, this goes to people who are really fond of posting their businesses on WhatsApp. It's very nice. I do that too. I create content on my WhatsApp status. Okay, but please pay attention to this. Now, before I say this, I would like to ask some questions. Have you seen a post? Please, can you still see my slide? Can you still see it change?
Yes, yes, WhatsApp marketing and
Yes,
tricks.
yes,
What's the
WhatsApp
next one? Can you see the next
marketing and
one?
tricks.
No,
Oh,
no,
okay. That's what I just want to
No,
know. What about
no.
now?
yes,
Ca-
no,
Yes, no,
yes, Google marketing.
What about here?
yes, Google marketing.
WhatsApp marketing and tricks.
Okay, good, good.
WhatsApp
All right, I
marketing
was
and
actually trying
tricks.
to make it bigger. That's why, All right, no problem. Okay, so now please take note of this. For those who post business on WhatsApp, WhatsApp is really a great place to post easily and quickly. Okay, because I think the reason it's so fast to do that is because most times, it's a messaging app that, we find ourselves using most times. So it's very easy. Now, these are tricks in marketing on WhatsApp status. I've seen many content. I don't know if some of us have seen that content on WhatsApp status that when you see them, just go to the next one. Content like what? I mean, a bulky write up. People want to write a lot of things on one page of WhatsApp. Now, please take note of this I'm about to say. For you to really get people's attention, you have few seconds, just few seconds to get people's attention. Just seconds. And what are those things? Why do you have just few seconds? The reason is because psychologically we don't have a lot of time. We don't have a lot of time. We don't have a lot of yes. We don't really have a lot of time to keep people, on our posts. People want to see things and get a lot of information at a glance. And there you see, you understand? Some people take their time to, search, but personally, because to me, I see that they are too lengthy. So I just go to the next. Now, we need to think the way other people would think. And what we are meant to do is, when you want to post a write-up, one of the tricks, when you want to post a write-up on WhatsApp status, if that write-up is so much, please break it. At most, don't let it be more than 4 lines. If what you want to write is so much, because what is the essence of writing so much that out of 50 contents, only 2 are reading? Or probably nobody is reading at all. So we need to take note of this, okay? We need to learn to engage people. Remember, those 3 objectives, leads generation, leads nurturing, and leads conversion, okay? So we need to generate them. And if your post is not really engaging, it's not really getting them involved, it's not really getting them engaged, I'm sorry, one has lost, such a person, okay? But we need to avoid that. Now, let's quickly rush through these tricks. Now, number 1 tricks in having an effective WhatsApp marketing is, number 1, don't use your normal WhatsApp. Create a business profile. And of course, you can't create a business profile on normal WhatsApp. Definitely, you create a business profile on business WhatsApp, or WhatsApp business, as you may call it. So, create a WhatsApp business. Now, I've seen people who have this WhatsApp business, but they are not really making use of it. They are not making, they are not really making use of it. And there's a lot. Do you know that WhatsApp has added something to WhatsApp business now? You can purchase things. The only thing they have not added is adding a payment gateway. Such that people can really pay. They can pay you through your WhatsApp. I think they've done that in the Asian country. They've done that, such that people can check your catalog on your profile, and they can buy things just the way people do when you want to buy things on maybe Jumia. That you select an item, you click the plus to check the number of items, to increase the number of items you want to buy, and you check out just like that. Facebook are really WhatsApp is really, Meta is developing that into WhatsApp business, not the normal WhatsApp. So if you want to be very effective in marketing your business on WhatsApp, create a business profile using WhatsApp business. Number 2, I've mentioned this before, build your audience. Build your audience. Now, I have a colleague, who has like, I think, close to 1,000, people viewing her status. She had built that over the years. And how do you build your content? Of course, some of us are fond of doing something, and that's when you post content on your WhatsApp status, you later go and check view to see how many people have actually checked. You understand? That's where you know if you are actually building audience or not. If initially you are seeing 2 people, you are seeing 10, and now you begin to see 20, then I think you are making, you are doing a good job. Build audience. Build audience. There are some people personally that I don't check their status. Checking their status, I see it as a waste of time. In fact, if I mistakenly check their status, I see myself wasting, a portion of data, wasting it. Why? Because I know the possible things. I know I know the things they post. They are not things that actually, they are not things I benefit from. Okay, so if I can think that way, people also think that way. So you don't just post anything. Last, I'm talking to everyone as a business person. As business personnel. Don't just post anything. Okay, don't worry. When we get to content creation now, we are almost there. I'll be looking at how you can create content in order for you to build your audience, in order for you to nurture your leads. Okay. All right, so build your content, build your audience, segment your audience. Now, what does this segmentation of audience means? Now, this is simply talking about know your audience. Try and see, some set of audience that really love when you post, or let me say, especially from their comments. They love you when you post, maybe something on health, for example, or when you post something on food, segment them, know them. Maybe you create a broadcast, just look for a way to segment them. Don't worry how to get such response. We'll be looking at that when we get towards the, we'll soon be there also. Okay, segment know them, know what they want, know what, they will like. Okay. Sometimes when you know these things, you can post them. For example, if you have some of your contacts that love when you post something on food, and you have some that love when you post something on health, like that. You can post a mixture of the two. And you still have your audience being built. You still increase your audience. Why? Because if they know that this is what you post, they will always want to check. Like there are some people's status on my phone that in fact, anytime I'm checking status, that's where I check, if this person has a post. And there are some that, no, I don't bother myself. Okay, so know your audience. Provide valuable content. Don't worry, we'll soon be there under content creation. Provide valuable. See, we need to give to people. For you to really, there's a particular Yoruba proverb that says that if you want to step on wet ground, it must be that you must have poured water somewhere yourself. okay, then you can step on wet ground. Meaning that, for you to get some response, uh, maybe a direct response marketing, for example, for you to get some direct response marketing, some people will have actually been noticing you. They must, some people will have been noticing you, seeing your content, seeing what you do. You know, you need to think the way people think. Okay, so that's why we need to create valuable content. There are so many content you can create, regarding to your business. For example, if you're a teacher, you understand, you have personal, teaching business. You can create a lot. Oh my God, there are a lot of content you can create. And guess what? With artificial intelligence, you don't have to rack your brain. We'll soon be there. Now, another trick, that can actually help your marketing on WhatsApp to be very effective is using broadcast list. Well, broadcast list is good. It's good, not bad, not bad. At least with broadcast list can help you to send just one message to a lot of people at the same time. Okay, personalize your message. Sometimes people want a message personalized. What do I mean by personalized? That's why, that personalize your message sometimes may be contradictory to creating broadcast list. Why? Because when you create a broadcast list, for example, you want to say, hello Sam, how are you today? You can't send that to everybody, because somebody who is not Sam will be like, oh, definitely this is going to a wrong number. But if you send a personalized message, you add my name to it, I'll be like, oh, definitely this person know exactly who he or she is talking to. You understand? So personalizing message sometimes can help get attention of people. Then offer customer support. Offer customer support. People will be free to people. Let people be free, to you to contact, to ask questions. Don't be like, oh, maybe you have asked before. Be free. Be friendly. Okay? Be friendly. In the banking sectors, when I don't know how true that in the banking sector, if you are new to the banking sector and you are in the marketing department, you'll be given a target. I don't know if you have bankers here. You'll be given a target to go get customers, and how you want to do this is none of their business. And because of this, some people become so friendly to people, all because they want to get their attention. They become so friendly. Even someone who is not friendly will become friendly by force. Because already they know that you can't be friendly to somebody, like always being boring to someone, and it is that same person you want to tell, come and buy my product. Even the way they will look at you, so you'll be like, I beg, hope I'm safe. So you need to be friendly, okay? Be friendly, be open to create support, be open to help. You understand? It is true that, you know that even creating creating solution to problems sometimes get your business, create awareness for your business. Yes, that's what some people don't know. You understand? Solving problems creates awareness. As a way it creates awareness. Use multimedia content, automate response. Now, this automation of response is also one of the things it's also one of the features you have on WhatsApp content. Let it not just be people will send you a message. Of course, there are times that it's not all the time you'll be online, okay? But WhatsApp business understood all this, and of course, they've made every necessary provision such that even when you are not online and people send you a message, your away message will definitely respond to the person, and like, oh, depending on what you have or what you have typed. So meaning that even when you are not online and people send you a message, they can always get a response. That, okay, sorry, we are not online right now. That's what we call automation of responses. Then this part is very important. Track and analyze your performance. Know how you are doing. That's why sometimes when you have people come to purchase your goods or come to purchase your goods or services, it's good that you know how they get to know you, how they get to know about your business or services. This will help you know your strength. This will help you know where to intensify more on your digital marketing, or you understand. So it's very, very important. It's very, very important that we take that we analyze performance, track your performance, know how you are doing, and of course, respect privacy and consent. Okay, there are some people, there are times people collect response on like, okay, um, they collect. I've seen something like that before, where people write a response about, let's take for example, someone sold, you bought a phone from someone and you discover that the phone is really performing very nice. You really love the way, in fact, beyond what you're actually thinking. Now the person you bought the phone from be like, okay, do you like the phone? Oh yes, I love it, it's really nice. Can you please give us a feedback? you know okay, say one or two things. Now what that person wants to do is that it's possible they may want to post on their status or on their social media platform just to encourage other buyers. It's fine, okay, it's not bad, but it's important that we know, if because the information is mainly, it can be for you alone, and it can also be for your potential buyers or your potential clients. So that's why it's very important that we ask, that we seek consent of the person. If this feedback we are getting, can we or can you use this for public, awareness or something? It's very important. I've seen a case where people screenshot charts and they post on status. Either the person likes it, either their recipient likes it or not. I don't know, but it's good that we seek their consent. That's very, very important. And for us to know more about WhatsApp policy, for marketing, we can still go through that content here. Please take note of WhatsApp messaging policy. That's business.whatsapp.com/policy. So you see their policy because when we are talking about this, many a times, most of us, we don't read policy, probably because it's too lengthy. But those policies are the things where we see the do's and don'ts. I've seen people post on Facebook, and guess what? Facebook will lock their accounts for posting. What have I done? And you'll be wondering, what have I done? I've seen that several times. And you'll be like, what have I done? Have I not just posted? Now, what happened is that what they have posted or how they have done it is against their policy. So when you see policy, don't like, oh, it's too late. No, take your time, read. At least policies can be as long as terms and conditions. That one is something else anyway. So please, let's take our time to go through their policy. Facebook policy, WhatsApp policy, their policies. Okay, all right. Now, now before we go into this GMB, let me quickly show you a little about the Facebook. Now, I'm going to be sharing my screen now. So I will show you some things about my new account. Now, things that I can do on my new account. So let me reshare my screen. So I'm resharing my screen now to my Facebook screen. Yeah. Okay. Okay, good. All right, can you see my my Chrome? Can anybody see my Google Chrome, my browser?
Yes.
All right, good. Now look at,
Yes.
here's my new Facebook account. Now, when you have like what I showed us on the what's it called, on my slide, okay, that when you open your Facebook, on the left pane on this side you will see some menus, okay, and when you scroll down, now please take note, when you want to create digital marketing or you want to market on Facebook, please don't market on your Facebook account, on your natural Facebook account page. It's not ideal like this. No, what is best to be done is to create a page. So whatever you do from your page. Okay, so you can create a page. In fact, you can create multiple pages on the same account. So it does not necessarily mean, for example, if you are into fashion, you are into wholesales of tailoring material, you are into different things, and you don't want to get everything mixed up for one or two reading note to you, you can create different pages, but still on the same account. So how do you create that? Just go to pages here. You see that? You see create new page. When you click on create new page, you see the page name. Now let me create a page name. I've tried to do that, but it's telling me that I've created enough anyway. So SMI ICT Institute. Okay, this is the name I want. Categories, asking for category is going to be under information tech company, or you can, it depends on yours. If yours is fashion, you can use fashion, you know, and mine is also on education, research, education. Okay, let me just education consultant. Okay, do you have anything on digital? Okay, social media. Okay, yeah, let me choose that. You see, so you can create different categories. Now let me explain why you create categories. Now you create categories are like saying you are creating tags, meaning that when people are searching for a related, you know, okay, look at this tag that I've created. If people go on Facebook searching for something on information technology, looking for a page like that, it's possible mine also pop up because I also have it as part of my categories. If anybody is looking for something education, blah, 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 mine also will pop up because I've added the tag or the category. And you understand? So you can add as many categories as possible, provided your business page is relating to those tags. Please take note. Provided if your business is not relating to the tag or to the category you are adding and you create it, there may be issue along the way. But remember, Facebook algorithm is there watching everything you do. Okay, so please be careful. All right, another one is bio, just a little description about you, about what you do. You understand? You know, let me create a little. Let's say this is an ICT online company. They creates digital skills, you know. Let me just stop that. Now that's just a brief. It has to be brief because if it's too lengthy, you know, that also won't fly. You know, it's meant to be brief. Okay. Now the next thing is for me to create page. I hope it will create. I just hope it will create because it hasn't been created. It's telling me I have created enough. I hope that won't be the case this time. Woo! It has been created. Beautiful. Now the next thing. Okay. I think you're true. All right. The next thing I would like to do now, because my page has been created, is to add some other information. Website, no, but to this website I don't want to leave it blank, so I can add my what's it called, my WhatsApp page. And how do you do that? There's a way you can do that. That's wa.me / your phone number. Okay, plus 234-8173-970625. Okay, you can do that. You have just created a link for yourself. Now when anybody, now let me see what's going to happen. I'm going to copy this link and post it somewhere else on another tag. Let's see what it's going to give me. Okay, see, you see that now? It's bringing me to WhatsApp. So on your phone now, it's because this is on laptop. Okay, that's why it's giving me this. But I think this is on phone. It's going to take the person directly to you on WhatsApp. Okay, so this is what I'm using as my WhatsApp. Now the next thing is phone number, of course. I will be using Nigeria, so and Nigeria 234. Then my phone number 081, omitting the 40811739700625. Okay. All right. Email. Yeah, I'm going to be using my business email, SMIICT at gmail.com. All right. So institute. All right. Now location. For the location, I'll be using online. I hope that will accept because of the algorithm. All right, so hours, opening hours, no hours available, always open. Well, let me choose always open. You can choose anyone based on you, and of course you can see, you see the preview on this side as you create the information. You see it, you see the preview how it's looking, you know, on your phone. I mean on your page rather. And even at the top corner here, you can preview how it will look on the laptop and how it will look on a mobile phone. This is how it will look on a mobile phone. Okay, and you can toggle it back to how it will look on a laptop. So you can always change. You can always change it here to see just how the look will be. Okay. Now the next thing is to add a profile picture. My profile picture is going to be my logo. So let me look for it. I would be looking for, searching for something SMI. I've looked for it before. That shows that I've tried it before. SMI. Let's wait for it to load. All right, yeah, this. Okay, it's loading. Then cover page. A cover page here. Now, please take note of this. Cover page is not just anyhow image. A cover page is meant to be created, okay, such that it will fit this same size. Sometimes some people just put one picture, the whole picture will not take the whole. No. Don't just put anything, okay. If you want to create a cover page for your business, there are websites where you can do that, okay. Let's just take an example. Let's say like Canva. Canva is a website where you can create graphics for yourself. Not only graphics, there's so many other things. You can create video for your post. You can create, don't worry, when we get to content creation, you will see all that, okay. Now for cover, let me see if I can get a cover page, something I can use as a cover page. Let me see, maybe I can use let me use this. Yeah, let me use this. Now this is an A5 size, but I can resize it to the areas that I want shown. Okay, look at that. I can resize it. Okay, look at. So this is the cover page. I'm using this as my cover page because it's showing some things. All right. So now another thing is you can add an action button. You remember I talked about CTA, call to action button, meaning that when people visit your page, your Facebook page, there must be something you are telling them to do. Are you telling them to just read what's on the page, or to contact you after they must have seen some services or some goods or something? So there must be a CTA, a call to action button, and that's what it's prompting me here to do, add action button. So I'm clicking on that. Now look at that, customize your button. Okay, let's see. I think that's a new feature. Now, what kind of button do I want? A book now button? No, my business does not relate to book now. Sign up? Yes, it's still looking like that. Start order? No. View shop? No. Get ticket? No. Send message? You see that? These are the types of button you can create. Send WhatsApp message? Yes, I think I would like that too. Call now? Yeah, that one is nice, but you can always choose one. Okay, you can always choose one. But look at this as category. Help people support you, or then help people to contact you. Then if you want to create a link also, you understand, maybe you have a Facebook, a YouTube page that you want people to go to, you can click on this as your own call to action button. Obviously when you click on this, it will ask for the URL, the link, but the one I would like here is send WhatsApp message. Okay, so I'll choose this. So once you choose your desired call to action button, the next thing is click on next. This blue button under. Click on next. Can I add any other button? Let me see. Oh no, I can only add one, because when you see radio buttons like this, you can only add one. If it's a checkbox button, definitely you can add more than one. But for radio buttons, round buttons like this, you can only add one. Okay, so and that one is the one I'm adding is send WhatsApp message. All right, so I'm clicking on next. Now when they send WhatsApp message, this the WhatsApp number they are sending to, so I'm to leave that the way it is. But if I have another WhatsApp message, maybe a business WhatsApp number, I want it, definitely I may have to change this number. Okay, but it's picking up this number by default because that was the number I used while registering. Okay, so now it's going to ask me for a code. Once I choose, now that code is to verify if that number is really close to you, or is a number you can access. Okay, now let me request for that. Good, now I've received my code. Now the code I've received here is 85394. 85394. Yep. Then I'll click on save. So the number will be verified. So I'm waiting for it to set it up for me. Okay, good. Now post with an item button. Now just to test the button, okay? So let's create a post. Now what's the post going to be? Let me look for a picture to add. A picture. Let me use let me go to my document. I think I have a lot of pictures there. Okay, let me post this. 5 top something something. You remember that post? All right, so I'm posting this. I'm adding something. Now look at this. Please take note of this information I'm about saying. There's another thing that can help you boost your post. Like I said the other time, you have 200 followers, but you don't want to pay. Maybe as at that time, as at now, you don't want to start, using. You don't want to involve in paid, marketing. You just want to focus on organic. Okay. Now there are other things you can do to boost your post, and that's adding hashtag. Some of us are familiar with hashtag, but now let me tell you a little about hashtag. Now let's say I have 200 followers on my Facebook. When I post a thing, it will definitely, I expect that the 200 followers will see my post. Okay, but guess what? I can still go a bit beyond that 200 followers if I add an hashtag. For example, if I'm posting something on digital marketing, I can look for an hashtag on digital marketing. That simply means if I should add, that hashtag is just a word with an hash symbol at the back. That means if I should add that hashtag to this place where I can type, you understand, to this very place, that simply means that when I post this content, as many as those who see that post, that the hashtag I added will definitely see my post. Let me give you an example. Let me add an hashtag on digital marketing. Now look at this. There are so many. There's something digital marketing agency, and this digital marketing agency is actually a post. It's actually a page. You understand, on Facebook, and this page on Facebook has created about 4 million posts. You see that 4M posts. It means that as many people that are seeing this particular page will definitely be seeing your own too. Okay, so they will definitely be seeing your own too. So if you have about 500 people seeing posts from this page, definitely they will be seeing your own also. That is your post, you also get to them. So that's another way. So hashtag is another great way to increase posts on social media. Okay, it's another great way to increase posts on social media. So now the question now is, how do I get these posts? This hashtag. Do you understand? Of course, if I'm creating on something on digital marketing, I can begin to look for, okay, for example, let me use this digital marketing agency. Let me create another one, hash symbol. Let me say something on marketing. You see that this page created 69 million posts. Let me create another one on let's say digital creator or digital marketing. Now if you have issues thinking about them, trying to remember them, is very easy. Okay, what you can also do is just go to, I know some of us are used to ChatGPT. Okay, just go to ChatGPT. ChatGPT is a website where artificial intelligence helps to generate information, okay, in written form. Though ChatGPT has different versions. We have version 3.5, which is free, and version 4. Version 4 is not free. In version 4, you can even generate images that you can use for your business. You can generate images that never existed anywhere, and you will use it for your business. Okay. So now, but it's 3.5 is the general one. Now look at what I'm going to do. I'm going to ask ChatGPT to say generate hashtag for Facebook posts on digital marketing. Hashtag, I think there's something about that spelling, hashtag. No, I think it's fine. Oh, sorry, I wrote hashtag. All right, hashtag. So I said, um, sorry, do I have? Oh, Anita, you have a question?
No, sir, I'm just to remind you the call will end in 15 minutes
No, sir,
time.
I'm
All
just
right,
to remind you
no
the call
problem.
will
Create
end in
another
15
link
minutes
to
time.
finalize it.
So
All right, thank you. Oh, I think we should be through also in 15 minutes. Yeah, we should be through in 15 minutes. I'll just try. But if you can't run this up in 15 minutes, I'm sorry, I have to create a link to round it up. All right, thank you very much for that. I really appreciate it. All right, so just go to ChatGPT. Now look at what I've just. Hope can everybody see my ChatGPT page?
Yes.
Hello, can you see my ChatGPT page?
yes.
Not very good.
I can.
Oh, okay,
Not very
okay, good.
good.
I can,
Now,
I can.
Okay.
now look at what
Okay.
I've just typed. I
Yeah,
said
that's
generate
right.
hashtags. Let me add S in plural. Hashtags for Facebook posts on digital marketing. Now let me send this. Let's see what it's going to generate for us. Woo, you see? You see that now? So all I can just do, I'll just copy all this. I'll just copy all this. Okay, and go to my Facebook page, add this. Let me delete all this and just add that. Now before I add this, I may add a kind of a message to this and say gain skill. I'm going to show you something else here. Now look at, now I've added all this hashtag, but it's not enough to just add hashtag. Let's tell people one or two things about the post. Now sometimes some people have issue with, oh, what do I write, or what do I write? Content will soon be there. We'll talk more about that, but ChatGPT can also do that for you. You can ask ChatGPT and say generate or give me, or you can just say brief posts on digital, or let's say on gaining digital marketing skill. Brief post. Now let's see what it's going to give me. Okay, now look at what it's giving me. Looking to supercharge your career, dive into the dynamic world of digital marketing, blah blah blah. You see, I can post all this. I just copy a little. You understand? Embrace the learning curve, blah blah blah. Remember every click, like blah blah blah. Okay, let me just copy everything. Okay, I don't want to add all this hashtag to it because I've had some before, so I can just copy that and add it. You see that? You see, so you don't have to rack your brain on, oh, what do I write? You have a lot of tools that can help you. Okay, so now that we are done with our post, what else do we do? I think we are fine. Oh, I thought we have added a picture. Okay, let's re-add the picture then. I think we have done that before. So the next thing is for me to look at this, boost post or discover more leads. So if I want to involve, if I want to create a paid ads, okay, or if I want to go for paid marketing, I want to involve money, then I can, check on this like that. You see that, but I don't want to involve money now. So then I can go ahead to what to post. Now look at this, public or private. Public, everyone on Facebook. You understand? If you want the other way, other one, maybe private. In fact, that one is not even there. What we have there is public. Okay. So now the next thing is for me to what? To create my post. So it's posting. All right. Good. Now post has been sent. So okay, it hasn't been sent. It has been added to our page. Once the page is set up, it's going to do that for us. Now the next thing is let's click on next to see what else to do. So that's it. It is very easy creating posts, and what to have in mind when you are creating posts I've mentioned before. Okay, your WhatsApp page connection, your WhatsApp is connected to, okay, good. Now let's click on next. Okay, you see that page health is excellent, so we can go ahead. Next, page notification is okay. Let's have that done. Okay, good. So we are done. And of course, the page we have created, welcome to your new page. Yeah, we don't need a tour. So if you need a tour, you want to go around, you want Facebook to show you around, some functionalities on the page, you can go ahead to take a tour. Okay, but we are not going to do that right now. All right, so this is the post you have just created. You see that now? You see, you have created a nice, customized, post with a lot of hashtag. So this is how you create a post. So that's that about that. Now let's go back to our slide and see, and let's go into content creation. So I'll be resharing my screen. I'll be resharing my screen now. So now we are going into content creation, and I guess this is where we'll stop for content creation. I think that's the major part, probably the... Okay, now before we go into content creation, now let me quickly talk a little about Google marketing. Now Google marketing is it's another very important marketing that we do. Google marketing is also very effective. You can create marketing on Google. Now initially there used to be an application called GMB, Google My Business, but that application, Google has changed all that. Now your GMB cannot be managed on your map, that's your Google Map application on your mobile phone. Okay, you can do that, you can manage that. So now under Google Map, now many a times when you download an application from your Play Store or from your App Store, sometimes you see some ads pop up that you don't want. Sometimes we hate some of those ads, but guess what? Some people actually paid for those things, for those ads that you don't like, or that pop up on your unpaid application. Okay, and of course, as many as possible, thousands of people will be seeing that same ads that you are seeing. Okay, and some people will be interested from that. When you see some of those ads, you may not be interested. Some people may be interested in some of those things. So Google creates, so with Google you can create ads also. But of course, most of those ads you see on Google, most of them are paid ads. Okay, you pay for them. Okay, but not all anyway, not all. You can also create, for example, now you can create a GMB account. To create a GMB account is very, very easy. Now let me just quickly put you through how you can create a GMB account very quickly. I don't know if time will permit us. I want to put us through how you can create, GMB. Now with GMB, you can create location on Google. You can create location on Google, such that people get to see you, people get to call you, just like, so definitely when you see calls, it can be from your Facebook, it can be from your Instagram, it can be from Google. Okay, now let's quickly go through some things. Let me just quickly show you how to go ahead with Google marketing. So I'm going to reshare my screen. So let me reshare my screen to my Google Chrome. All right, so now for us to create a GMB, I'm going to look for, let's just type Google My Business, Google My Business, or business.google.com. Many of us, we know google.com, but Google has other other websites like business.google, font.google, like that. So let's search for business.google.com, business.google.com. Okay, so you can also search for that on your browser, and this is what you get to see. Now these are the businesses I've created on so far, about 2 of them verified. Now when you see these 2 businesses, you can check them on Google Map. For example, now let me open Google Map and check one of them. Let me check this Green Zone Academy. So let me go to my Google Map. Map, where are you? Okay, map. Now look at this map. I can look for that business green zone academy. It's even there. You understand? Green zone academy. Of course, I know the one I created is this one. So you can look for it. You see that? So your business also will be located on Google Map. So with GMB you can create that. Okay. Sometimes new people get to an environment and they want to look for something. You know, for example, I just get to a new environment and I'm looking for a tailor near me or a seamstress near me. See? So it is only those that are registered, that are available on Google Map, that Google will get, that Google will provide. Is that okay? And one beautiful thing about this is you can also check the environment. You know, you can also check the environment. Look at this environment of the map. See the environment? Now this environment is actually being updated by Google, but I don't know when last this was updated. It's possible you get to this area now and there is a lot of changes, you know. So there are a lot of things. You can go further to see other things around. So people can actually interact and see your environment and really do a lot of things. So now let's go back to Google My Business. Now you can, when you go to Google My, if you have not created any before, the next thing it's going to ask you is what? Is to sign up. Okay. Now let me use a different account. Let me use this account. Now you are going to, using a new account is telling me that your business is not visible to customers. Do you see that now? Because it's a new account. So I need to create a new one. Is that okay? So when you are creating a new Google My Business account, this may be what you're going to be seeing. And the next thing to do is to probably edit profile. You understand? You edit profile. Once you click on it, it will take you to where you start creating, information. Because I have this already before. Okay, I have this already before. So all I just need to do is to do some verification. Okay, but if you really want to go deeper into this may probably be a different course on its own, because it takes some step by step. What's it called? It takes some little things to do. You understand? But you can. I'm really showing you that you can really create a lot of things with Google Maps. So I'll be creating a new link now to complete this class. Okay. So please, let's join with a new link. I'll be sending a new link to the class, to the WhatsApp group. Thank you. All right, I think we can continue because of our time so that we can just conclude, round it up on this particular session. All right, now, so those are the things you can do with GMB. You can create a new account, on GMB, but while creating that account, please take note. It's going to ask you for verification. Verification is nothing. It's going to ask you that it's going to send you a postcard. Now, you can either verify using call or using message. Now, when you see verify using postcard, there is no postcard Google will send to you. Google doesn't know your house. You understand? So there's no post, but you can always choose verification using phone call or WhatsApp. Okay, so this is very important. So please, if you want a special course on Google, on this Google My Business, okay, and setting it up gradually from, step by step, let me know. So we're going to create a course for this alone. You understand? Because part of the things Google My Business also has is that it also creates you a free land page website. You understand? Like that. So that's part of those things. So please, let's move on to the next slide. And let's move on to the next slide. Now, the next thing I have here is content creation. Now, content creation is very important because these are the things. Your content is what get people engaged. Remember those three objectives: leads generation, leads nurturing, which is content creation. You understand? To keep your potential clients engaged, and lead generation, lead nurturing, and lead conversion. That's getting them to know what you do, such that they what's it called? They get their money involved. You understand? To your own gain, anyway. All right. So content is very, very important. You can be creating content. Your content is what's number one. Do you know that creating content regularly makes your potential clients know that this person really know what he or she is doing. There are some people that they create content, but when they create content like once in a month. You understand? So even clients will see them whenever they create those content, they are more like they are not consistent. You understand? But there are some people on Instagram, you will always see their contents. The question is, how come they don't run out of content? It's very simple. Now, it's very simple not to run out of content. Now, there are two things you need to put into consideration. You can create content manually, and you can create content using artificial intelligence. Look at the images. That lady is thinking like, you can probably read what she's thinking. Or you consider artificial intelligence that has everything just as at a fingertip. So now if you look at the Facebook post also we created the other time, I don't have to rack my brain on, let me write it this way, let me compose it this way. I don't know if this thing is correct, I don't know if this English. You can easily make use of of your artificial intelligence like ChatGPT. It will generate content for you. You understand? It's just that sometimes when it generates those content, you have to read through and probably make some adjustments if needs be. You understand? If needs be. So it's very easy. So content creation can either be, manual or using artificial intelligence. Now, using artificial intelligence to create content, there are different platforms that can help you to create content. For example, I've mentioned ChatGPT, right? That with ChatGPT, you can, let me reshare my screen to my browser. Okay, now with ChatGPT, I can generate content easily, you understand? Even if it is what's it called, email marketing you are doing, okay, you can generate content. Like if possible, you can send emails every day, if it is every week, if it is once in a month, and you will not run out of content. let's take for instance, if you are, let's say, a tailor, okay, let's say you can generate, let's say you want to generating a post once in a week, like weekly post. How many weeks do we have in a year? Like 52 weeks thereabout. Let's say 53, or I think it's 52. Now you can ask GPT to say generate 52 posts on fashion. Let's say on dressing, because fashion is broad. Let's say on dressing. Let me accept someone. Okay, generate 52 posts on dressing. 52 short posts. No, 52 social media posts. Social media posts. Oh, my social is wrong. Social media post on dressing. Are we ready? Press enter and let's see the post. Now look at that. It's generating them for you. 52. So you can be copying them, and guess what? Each of them has different hashtag. You remember what I told you about hashtag? You understand? Each of those hashtags, they are actually, pages that people also follow that create posts. So as many people that see those pages, we also see your posts. Look at that. Isn't that great? So you see, ChatGPT generate those, those things for you. Now let's see one of them. Look at this number 32. Number 32 says, elevate your summer wardrobe with breezy sundresses, effortlessly chic and versatile. They are perfect for beach days or for, you understand? You see, now with this kind of post, you can just add some images to probably explain better what you are talking about. Content creation. Now, I know you are thinking, oh, does it mean you have to be paying graphic designers? Oh my God, oh money, oh how do I, you understand? Don't worry, all that has been sorted. Now we have some other AI websites that you can easily get this kind of design from. One of them is Canva. Another one is Dale. That's one of ChatGPT's version 4 that you can find in version 4 of ChatGPT, DALL-E. You understand? So, but Canva is more common. Now look at something we are going to do. Now we are going to make use of this number 32 posts on Canva. Now Canva is an artificial intelligence website that can generate posts for you. You can create website on it. You can do so many things. Videos. Now let me open it for you and you see how how Canva works. So just go to canva.com. Now one beautiful thing about Canva is that they also have a mobile app. You understand? Whatever it is I'm going to do right now on my laptop are the things you can also do on your mobile phone. Okay, so with your internet connection, just go to canva.com or you go to your Play Store or your App Store to download Canva application. Okay, so now we're going to be creating a post using Canva. Remember number 32, we copied number 32. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to look for a format of posts. Now look at this, social media. I want a social media post. So let me click on social media. I want, let's say Instagram post. Now under Instagram posts, there are different templates. All these are templates. All these are templates. You can look for a template, let's say fashion. You can search for fashion template. You see that fashion template. So okay, good. Now look at that. So let's look for one. Now when you are creating, oh okay, I think we can find one. Look at this. I'm looking for which one we can really use. Okay, you can use something like this. Or let's go back to home, because you need to use something simple that won't be too much. Instagram reel. Oh, sorry. Let's look for Facebook. I don't want us to create videos for now. Let's just look for Facebook. Okay, Facebook ads. Okay, create blank. So it's going to show us templates that we can use. I also have a course on Canva, Canva A to Z, creating posts, creating websites, creating videos with Canva. So if you're interested, just let me know which one. Okay, good. I think this one is good, or this one. Let's use this. Now look at this. Now we can still make use of this, or you choose for another one. Let's use this. Now look at this. We have an image, we have a text, a main text, and we have a small text describing the main text. Then we have a call to action button. Now let's look for an image. So what I'm going to do is, I may have, now if you are into fashion like we are using as a case study now, you can have an image that you have snapped on your phone. Okay, now if you have that, fine. If you don't have that, you can always go to the internet and look for a nice dress, a nice female dress, and look, you can look for an image on the internet. Let's say something like this. This one looks more Nigeria, or let's say this. Okay, I think this one is better. Okay, this one is okay. So I'm going to save this image. Let me save it on my picture. So now once you have saved that, you can go back to your Canva, and once I click on the picture, it's going to ask me to do something. You're going to see an option here. Anything you click here, you will always see, if you click on the picture, you will see this icon here that is telling you to make it to delete it, or probably to do something like maybe to add to it, but we are not seeing that option to add to this picture. So in that case, you can always come to this side. You will see this thing here. When you're on your template design, you will see this option somewhere on your screen that says upload. Now we want to upload that picture that we downloaded. So let's upload. Click on upload file. On upload file, I downloaded my picture on pictures. Yeah, was it not on picture? Yes, I downloaded. So now I double click on it. Now it's uploading, and now I have my picture. Okay, so now once I click on it, you see that I have the picture here, so I can drag it. So the one that is there before, I can delete. You see, I've deleted it, and now I can make this big. These are the things you can also do on your phone, like I've said. In fact, Canva has a mobile application. So you can create designs like that. If you want to know more about this course, just let me know. It's very easy. You can let it cover the whole space, and probably change. Now if you look at this, you see that the text is not really going fine with the image. But there is one more thing you can do with the image. You can make it transparent. When you click on the image, there is this sign here that shows transparency. You see that? Transparency. So when you click on that, let's see what that is going to do. You see? But we wouldn't like this to happen, okay? We don't like this to happen. So what I think we can do is you can crop the image. You understand? You can crop the image like, see that? You can crop the image, make one side picture, make the other one text like we have here. Okay? So now let's look at the text we copied. Sorry, ChatGPT. Elevate your summer wardrobe. Let that be a main text. Elevate your summer wardrobe. Elevate your summer wardrobe, sun, whatever. Okay, so I'm going to change this text. See that? Now it's too much for that main text. So let me delete a part of it. All right. Now I would make the old text. I will include the old text here. All right. I'm including the old text here in this small whatever. Okay, you see that? So that has been done. Then here I will add a call to action button, say contact us or something. Okay, let's say call us now or book now. Let's say book now. See that? Then I can move this down. I can move this down. I can change this color of the button. I can change the color of the button from this color to another color. Let's use this blue color. Let's use blue color, blue and white. Okay, good. You know, look at that. Your post is ready. Your post is ready. And the next thing is for you to what? To download this. The next thing is for you to download. So let's share it. So while sharing, you can what? You can download. You see that now? You can download. See? Save your download setting. I don't need to. Let me just download. Alright, so I'm saving PNG, but it's okay. Let's say PNG and let's download what's it called, JPG. Now the difference between these two is that if you download in PNG, like this area without background will really have no background, but if you download using JPG, the part without background will by default going to be white. Okay, so I'm going to change this to JPG. Okay, then I will download. So this is what we're going to be using. So once I open it, you will see how it looks. All right, good. So we are still on pictures. Okay, so now let's go and see our design. Let's see our design. So I just downloaded my design on pictures. Pictures. Okay, good. This is JPG. So I'm opening it. All right, let me show you. Okay, Ozaro Faith, do you have a question?
Yes.
Okay. What's your question?
Yes.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. If you just design cover. I was asking when you wrote contact us, maybe you need to put the
Yes.
phone number or the Gmail.
No. You can do it as you want. You can
just
add phone
like
number, add those details to it. Do you get it? But for the benefit of the class, I'm just doing it the way I feel.
Thank you.
And sometimes when you can just make it as simple as that, and when you post, you add a caption like phone number, and you remember that you have created a call to action button to your post before. So even if you don't add call us or contact us, when you post it, if you have really created that settings, the call to action settings, or maybe chat me, book now, call me, like we have created on our Facebook page, it will always add that call to action button to all your posts. So it depends on how you want it. So now let me reshare my screen and show you my design, my Canva design. Look at this is my Canva design. So I now with this now I don't need a graphic designer to do this for me. So I've just done this using what? Using Canva. You understand? So now you see this big text. This big text will attract people. This big text is a major, text that will capture people's attention. For example, this big text could be let's say get a discount of something that will capture people. And by the time they move further to see your write-up, they will see the details. Okay, so this big text doesn't have to be one long text like that, just an image to capture people's attention. You get it now? So that's that. So now let's go back to our slide and let's quickly run this up. So that's that about content creation using artificial intelligence. Then one last thing I'm going to mention under this content creation using artificial intelligence is creating a website. using artificial intelligence. You can create a website in less than 1 minute using artificial intelligence. And that's where I'm going to round it up for content creation. Before I just mention the remaining little ones. So let me go back to my let me reshare my screen to my Chrome. You can create a website in less than 1 minute. Your website will be ready. That's why I said artificial intelligence helps to do things very fast. You understand? Though sometimes it may involve money, but if you wouldn't mind, it make your work very fast. I've seen a case where someone contacted me and the person was like, we need a website, can it be ready? It happened, I think it was like on weekend, and the person was like, can it be ready by Monday, this and that? I was like, clearly what happened? Is it emergency? So in that case, if the person doesn't see any web designer, you can use an artificial intelligence to generate one automatically. Yeah, Bello Latifat, you have a question? Okay, I guess it's because of my slide. Okay, I guess you can see my slide now. I mean my Google Chrome. All right, so now let's look at how you can create a website in less than a minute using artificial intelligence. Now, there are different artificial intelligence website or platform to do so many things. Canva do a lot of things. One of them is graphic design. Another is video editing. Another one is ChatGPT. ChatGPT helps you to generate a lot. You have just use it. Another one is XAI. For those who do write-ups, you understand? With X, that's HIX, X.ai can help you generate, write-ups. And even you can write same write-up different times with X, such that X will just help you to be rewriting it, just changing it. It's still same write-up. So many things. So one of the artificial intelligence website I'll be showing you is a website called Durable. Durable.co. Now, Durable.co is an AI, for creating for generating websites. Let me reduce some of this. Durable.co. All right, now here is the website. Now with this you can generate a website. Now look at that. AI that built a website for you. Please, can you all see my screen? Okay, you can see the website, right? All right. So this website can also be open. You can also use your Google Chrome or any of your browser, Google Chrome or Safari, to open this website and see how it works. Okay. All right. So here is the website, Durable. Now, Durable builds a website for you. Now let's say you want to build a website for, you have been using fashion as a case study anyway. Now let's say you want to build a website for a fashion store or a fashion company or something. Now look at that. Now of course you may need to sign in or sign up rather. You understand? If you choose on sign up, it's going to ask you to probably sign up with Google or something, or sign in with Google. So let me sign in with Google. Sign in with Google, or continue with, let's sign in with Google. Okay, so I'll be using, let me use this. That's my personal email address. I don't want to use the other SMI email, okay? So now I want to create a website. Now this is what we have after signing in. Okay? Now after signing in, this is what I have. Okay, I've even created one as a sample before now. That's to show that it's something I've used. It's not just something I add and I'm giving to us. I've used it. So now let's say I want to create another website. Okay, or probably let me go back to the home page and just create. I don't want anything relating to the initial account. Okay, let me see this other one then. I want something really new. Okay, sign in. All right, let's continue. So you sign in. Of course, if you are using an Android, definitely you have a Gmail account automatically. And if you are using an iPhone, you see that I don't want it relating to this. So let me just go back to home and just, without signing in, let me just click on that button that says. All right, it insists on using that same site. Okay, now let's create a new business website. Let's go to website. You see there are options there. Okay, let's go to website. Though I've created one before, and I'm actually trying to create a new one. I'm trying to create a new one. So let me change this account. Let me change this account. I want to create another one from scratch so that we can all see it. Yeah, Osaru, I can see your hands raised. You have a question? Osaru, do you have a question? Okay, I want to sign up now. Let's see if that will. So I'm signing up. Please let me go back to the home page. Let me go back to the home page. Yeah, this is what I want actually. So let now just answer some of these questions and you see your website set up. Hope you are together. Let me go back again. Just click on women's fashion. Let's click on next. Where is your business located? This Lagos LA here, I don't think it's talking about the. I hope that's not Los Angeles. Los Angeles also. Okay, let's just leave it that way. Lagos. Where's your business? Let's be precise. Lagos, Nigeria. Lagos, Nigeria. Be careful. There's Lagos in Portugal, so Lagos, Nigeria. So be specific. So next, what's your business name? Let's say the business name is MT. I've seen this before. That's why I'm using this. MT Fashion. MT Fashion. Okay, business name. Now look at that. Generate website. Now just wait for the website to get generated. You see that the website is being generated, so it's loading. Hope you can see what I'm saying. You see that your website is ready. Woo! So now what's next? What do you have to do? Now the next thing you have to do is, if you need, of course, you may not like some of these pictures, some of the automatic, what's it called? If you're okay with it, fine. Okay, if you're okay with it, it's fine. Text, everything. So if you Faith, you have a question? You are raising your hands. Okay, I guess that's a mistake. All right. So you see that. So everything has been generated. So the next thing is just for you to customize. That's if you want to do that. You see, it has everything.
Yeah,
okay. All right. I'm listening. What's your question?
Yeah, my question. The page for to create website. The page for to create website. My network is just going off and on, so I didn't get that page as in the
Oh.
how to create website.
Oh, we can't go back to that now because the website has already been created. But don't worry, everything is on record. Is on record, so I can always share that on the group. So you can just
I
fast
just want
forward.
to know the name.
Okay, the name.
I just want to know the
Okay, so
name.
sorry.
It was
Durable.
the
Let
site
me
name.
post the link to the group.
Yeah.
Let me post the link so you don't have to type.
Okay.
Uh,
Thank you.
yeah,
Thank you.
I've just sent the
Okay.
link to the
Thank you.
group now.
Thank
So you
you.
can just tap on that. That will open it. All right. So you can see everything has been set. Everything a website needs has been set. That's why they said AI. That's why some people are afraid that they just hope AI will not take jobs away from a lot of people. Well, one thing is that AI still has its limitation anyway. You understand? So the site has been built. So if you want any customization, you can go ahead to what to customize. You understand? If you want details on this, just let me know. It will be a different class on its own. Now after this website is being generated, what's next? The next is for you to publish. As it is, the only person seeing this is me and you, because I'm sharing my screen. Nobody else is accessing it. Nobody else can access it. Nobody else can see it. So for me to now make this accessible to people over the world, to make this accessible for people on the internet, the next is for me to what? To publish. Now, how do I publish this? Now, go to customize. You see, it still wants me to what? To sign up with Google because I didn't sign up before. So it's okay. Let's go ahead to sign up. Let's go ahead to sign up. Let me use this. You sign up with any of your accounts, your Google account or any other account. So you are able to create a website in less. So I didn't have signed up before. Now the next thing is for me to see a publish button, and once I publish, voila, my website will be seen live. This is the publish button I'm saying. So once I click on publish button, the website. Now before the website go online, there'll be something. Now let me click on publish. Look at this thing down here. Publish your website. Go live with customer. Now let me click on publish. Now look at this. Now this is my URL. When we say URL, I mean www.google.com, www.yourdomainname.com. So this is my domain name. So it's going to be my business name dot the website domain. So MT Fashion is a subdomain now under mydurable.com. So in short, so if anybody wants to visit the website, this is the link, this is the URL that you post to them. Okay, so then the next thing is for you to click on this. If you accept it the way it is, just click on this icon here. Then you see the website live on another page. So this is the website live. So this website now I can copy. So I'm going to copy this link and post it to you, to the group, so you can open it on your mobile phone and see how it will look. So this is a website created in less than a minute using durable.co. So I've just sent the link to the group. You understand? But if you want to upgrade and get professional domain, like you don't want this name, you want like www.mtfashion.com, like your own domain, then you can you can view the plans to see, definitely you have to pay for it. You understand? You see that these are the plans, $12 per month, but it's going to be yearly. So that's 12 times 12, that's about $144 per year. So that means that's what you'll be paying every year. You understand? That's what, and these are the features you're going to be getting, like that. So you can see. But if you want the free one, of course, this is it. The site is live. So if you check it on your phone, also if you try to open it on your phone, of course, definitely it should also open on your phone. So that means that the website is live. So we are done with content creation. So now let's go to the concluding part of this class. Quickly. I don't want us to create another link again. So I'm going to reshare my presentation page. So let me share my slide. Yeah, Chooks Attorney, you have a question? I'm with you. All right. Now, another thing we have here is post-marketing analytics. It's very important that we get, you know, response from people to know how, our market is really doing. You don't just render service and just leave it like that. Facebook has those analytics. You understand? Google has the analytics. And of course, you can also create a questionnaire form to see, for example, if you have regular clients. You understand? You can create a form. You can create a form to see, to get their response. Do you get it now? You can create a form. Now, how do you, let me quickly, put us through how you can create a questionnaire using Google Form. But I want that to be the last thing. Let's just quickly rush through other things. Now, I've mentioned a little about branding. Okay, there's a lot about branding. It's not just logo like some people think. No, branding is about what people feel about your business. In fact, a brand expert, I watched a video this week. A brand expert was saying that, that branding is what people feel about your business. Branding is how people see your business, how people can relate with your business, how people can actually resonate, you understand, with your business. You get it now? So it's not just logo. And I think I used an example of Coke the other time, Coca-Cola. All right. So that's that about branding. So it's also very important. You can, if it is logo that is the issue, there are websites where you can create logo for free. Do you get it now? There are websites where you can create logo for free, because there are some people who have issues. They say, they need a logo, and you go to a graphic designer. Of course, I have some colleagues that are graphic designer here. Of course, they will create a very nice logo for you. You understand? Nice one. However, those AI sites that create logo, of course, those AI, they have their limitations. Of course, they will generate for you. You understand? But there are limitations to what they can do, compared to where you meet a graphic designer that tells you, oh, this is what I do. I mean, this is how I want it. This is how I want it done, and all that. So you can create a logo, a logo from an AI website. So these things needs to be put in place. Then let me quickly talk about color. Now, when you are creating your brand, please, colors are very important. You can go online and search for color psychology. You see what color means, because the color you use in your business is simply telling audience of what your business stands for. Okay, so don't just choose color. So your business color is not, there are two types of branding anyway. We have personal branding and we have business branding. Okay, your business branding is not your personal branding. Is that okay? They are different. So don't use a color of business because, oh, I like this color. No, you should use the color based on what your business stands for. Okay, you should use the color of business based on what. So you can go online and search for color psychology. Then you see different colors and what they stand for. Okay, actually not this one, association and mood. No, this is not what I intend anyway. But you can look for color psychology. Okay, maybe I can actually look for some here. Color psychology. Color psychology. Okay, let me be more refined. Let's say business color psychology. Okay, let me look for an image. Okay, I think this is better. Okay, good. I think this image is better. Oh, no. Save image. frequently, I mean, track your business growth. You understand? Yeah. Do you get it now? So invest money. 15 minutes. We are also we are of course that's that. So I think the last thing I have here links also. So thank you. Any question, please? I have today, tomorrow to prepare for this certificate because next month I have something else. I'm
Please, let's say the previous slide before this. Any questions? Please, let's say the previous slide before this. Any questions?
to the end of the class. So in absence of question, then
Yes, I have a question. Thank you. Is there any way to maybe add a password to the durable? Is there any way to add a password from durable website?
paid version, to secure it from.
Okay. Okay. Yes. The follow up to the question is: do you also build websites so that so you can give us your rates as well, since we are all together here. Okay. All right. Thank you very much for the opportunity. Yes, yes. Thank you.
Yes, please. Please, how do we pay for the certificate?
Way, yeah, it's
Okay.
UBA 211.
Okay. Okay. Oh, you said we are getting the slides and the recorded session, right? Okay. Thank you very much.